There are moments in sports that feel larger than the game itself. Moments where a player's personal journey intersects with their professional peak. This past Saturday, we witnessed one such moment unfold as New York Yankees captain Aaron Judge returned to his roots and delivered a performance that was both deeply personal and undeniably dominant. Judge was back in the Sacramento area, a region that shaped his early life. It's where he was born and grew up in Linden, California, just a short distance from the temporary minor league park hosting the Oakland Athletics. For the first time since his college days, Judge had the chance to play professional baseball on familiar ground, in front of a crowd that included many friends and family. He described the feeling of playing near his roots as special, emphasizing how it felt like being home. Entering Saturday's game, Judge was already leading Major League Baseball in home runs, but he wasn't about to rest on that lead. After hitting a couple of balls deep in Friday's game that just stayed in the park, Judge was ready to make his mark in the second game. In the top of the fourth inning, facing Athletics pitcher J.P. Sears, Judge connected with a powerful swing, sending the ball soaring out of the park for a solo home run. It was his 13th of the season, breaking a tie and giving him the outright MLB lead. The crowd, filled with supporters, erupted in cheers. Judge wasn't done. In the sixth inning, leading off once more, he faced reliever Justin Sterner. Again, Judge unleashed a powerful cut, driving the ball deep for his second home run of the game. This blast, his 14th of the year, further extended his MLB lead. As he rounded the bases, the cheers intensified, and chants of MVP, MVP echoed throughout the ballpark, a clear tribute to the show he was putting on in his homecoming game. Even Yankees starter Carlos Rodon, watching from the dugout, was unsurprised, simply stating that Judge was, once again, putting on great swings like he always does. Really good player. Understated praise for an extraordinary talent. These two home runs weren't just highlights, they added significant milestones to Judge's already impressive resume. This multi-home run game was the 41st of his career, placing him in elite company within the New York Yankees franchise history. More broadly, his start to the 2025 season has been nothing short of extraordinary, positioning him as a leading candidate for his third American League MVP award. Beyond leading baseball with 14 home runs, Judge is currently putting up staggering numbers across the board. As of Saturday, he led Major League Baseball in not only home runs, 14, but also in batting average at an incredible .396. He also paced the league in on-base percentage, .486, and slugging percentage, .772, resulting in an astronomical OPS of 1.258, a number rarely seen in modern baseball and indicative of a hitter performing at the absolute peak of the sport. He also leads the league with 37 RBIs, adding another layer to his dominance. Judge is achieving this production despite facing significant challenges in the Yankees lineup, with slugger Giancarlo Stanton injured and Juan Soto having moved to the Mets, and other key players currently struggling. Judge is operating without the lineup protection he's often had in the past. This theoretically allows opposing pitchers to approach him more cautiously. Yet he is still finding ways to hit for average, get on base, and hit for power at an elite level. His ability to consistently produce despite these circumstances speaks volumes about his skill, plate discipline, and sheer hitting talent. The game took place in a unique setting. The minor league ballpark in Sacramento is known for being a hitter-friendly venue, where the ball tends to carry well, especially compared to the more spacious Oakland Coliseum. Players and managers on both sides noted this characteristic. The game saw a total of 6 home runs hit between the two teams, highlighting the offensive environment. While the ballpark conditions likely contributed to the overall scoring, Judge's power is such that his home runs are often majestic blasts that would clear the fence in almost any stadium. The park may have added a few feet, but it didn't create the power display that came from Judge's bat. Despite Aaron Judge's individual heroics, his 2 home runs, his elite stats, the personal triumph of playing well in his hometown, the New York Yankees were ultimately defeated by the Oakland Athletics with a final score of 11-7. It was a bittersweet outcome, a night where the team's captain delivered a performance for the ages, filled with personal meaning and undeniable statistical dominance, but one that didn't result in a victory for the team. It's a stark reminder that even in baseball, a sport that often celebrates individual battles, the team result is the one that matters most in the standings. Aaron Judge's return to the Sacramento area was a powerful convergence of his personal story and his current status as an MLB superstar. He showed the people who knew him exactly how far he's come, while simultaneously reinforcing to the baseball world that he is performing at an elite MVP level. While the Yankees took a loss, Judge's performance stood out, a brilliant individual display that highlighted his talent, resilience, and his ability to shine brightest on the biggest stages, even when that stage is a temporary minor league park filled with the people who knew him when. His story continues to be one of dominance, power, and an unwavering pursuit of greatness, leaving us to wonder just how much higher he can set the bar this season. New York Yankees captain Aaron Judge had a standout performance at the plate on Saturday, hitting 2 home runs, but his efforts weren't enough as the Yankees fell to the Oakland Athletics. The A's secured an 11-7 victory in the game played near Sacramento, California. Judge's 2 home runs added to his major league leading total, bringing him to 14 for the season. It also marked the 41st multi-homer game of his career, solidifying his place 4th in Yankees history for that achievement. Beyond home runs, Judge is currently leading the majors in several key offensive categories, including batting average at .396, on-base percentage at .486, slugging percentage at .772, and RBIs with 37. The game held personal significance for Judge, as it was the first time he had played in the Sacramento area, where he was born and raised, since his college days, with many friends and family in the stands at the A's temporary minor league ballpark. Judge described the experience as feeling, quote, like being home, calling it special. The temporary stadium hosting the Athletics is known for being an offense-friendly park, and that characteristic was on display Saturday. The ball carried well for both teams, with a combined 6 home runs hit during the game, including Judge's 2 shots off A's pitchers J.P. Sears and Justin Sterner. Yankees starter Carlos Rodon commented on Judge's performance, calling it not surprising to see him putting on great swings. Despite the Yankees' loss, Aaron Judge's powerful display at the plate, coupled with the personal connection to the location, made for a memorable day, further highlighting his current dominance across Major League Baseball's offensive categories. The hitter-friendly nature of the A's temporary home seems to be playing right into the strengths of one of the game's premier sluggers.